Hello, and welcome to the Canadian North. Well, today, first the work and then the story, because the way I progress with the ship, I will finish it at Christmas time, if ever. So the conning tower, be these two pieces, let's glue them together. Okay, so now this whole part is in place, except the fact that I have to glue it more here to stay straight. I think both sides. This part of the bridge is now in place, and it was glued also here and here on both sides. Now, in order to progress with this step 8, we need another two pieces which I didn't cut before because they were very small. We need the E24. The E24, they are these ones. These ones here. I'm gonna try zooming. One here, one on the other sprue, and they look like capstans for the anchor mechanism, but they are quite far away from the anchors, so I'm not sure what they are. They might be for the anchors. Anyway, I will have to paint them here, and then I'm gonna cut them and install. They come here on the ship. They come here on each side. So we'll see what gives. I'm gonna use the same olive drab XF62 because I don't know, I fell in love with it, or I don't know, it's okay for me. For these small pieces that still keep the military appearance, but also they come into, they offer contrast. I didn't want the entire ship to be painted one color. So this is the explanation. And I'm gonna let it dry. After the Battle of Yellow Sea, Tsesarevich went to be interned in Tsingtao, which was a German colony. He didn't go back to Port Arthur with the rest of the squadron because it was very, very damaged, and it stayed there in Tsingtao for the rest of the war. The other ships of the squadron, they went back to Port Arthur, only to die, to be sunk in there by the Japanese artillery around the city. But sometimes in September or October 1904, they changed colors. They changed the painting schemes of these ships. And my Tsesarevich will reflect that painting scheme of the rest of the squadron as if it were with them in Port Arthur. It wasn't, but this is my fantasy to paint this ship the way the rest of the squadron was painted while in Port Arthur. For this to be done, the forward turrets were this one, the yellow one, the dark yellow one, and of course the 12-inch turret, this one. So these two are to be installed in this step. Well, I installed the first one, and I wanted to do a dry run only to see how it stays there, how can I get it there, because being stupid I installed the platform first. I should have installed the the turrets first. And it was supposed to be a dry run, but actually it fit well. It fit very well in there, and I didn't glue it. I leave it like this. It stays very well there without glue. But for the other one, now I can see I have to place the capstans here underneath, and it will be more difficult once the turret is installed. So I will place the capstan first, and then the second turret. Let's do a dry run here. No, it doesn't enter. Why would that be? The holes are there and they are clean. So the holes mean you have to place something in those holes, and that something doesn't enter. No, no chance. So there is something wrong with the holes in this model. I started to damage things here the way I was afraid of. There is something wrong with the holes in this model, because it's not the first time the holes are not able to receive the proper pieces. I'll have to cut those stems and to glue them simply on top of those holes. I'm sorry about that. Well, I managed to install them, but not happy about the result. They simply don't match the hole diameter. The holes are too small for these pieces. I'm gonna try to put in place now the second turret on the starboard side. See how it goes. Yeah, it went well, this one. And for now I don't want to glue them. I have a feeling it might be better this way. And this, I believe, really concludes the step number 8. And the story that I wanted to tell is gonna be for the next time.